But can we get to the big event of the weekend?
Are you talking WrestleMania?
We're talking WrestleMania.
Oh, this past weekend, yes. WrestleMania, dude. I watched WWE for the first time in like 20 years. And guess who was there? Stone Cold. It was the best, dude. We were able to watch it live on Peacock.
Last weekend, Cody.
On the way back from the Thunder game. So, dude, let me just tell you this quick story. We were watching it live. Pat was on. Boom, we caught Pat right when it started. Watch the Pat fight. Then the Vince McMahon thing happens, right? You can ask my wife and my mom. I was like, there's only one person that can come out right now and kind of save Pat. That's Stone Cold. But, he was the main event of Saturday. Bro, when that glass broke, I almost fucking wrecked the car. When that glass broke, I was like, holy shit. I had just called it 10 seconds ago. Fucking Stone Cold again. Dude, the feelings, like, it is weird. Only wrestling can give you that. It's amazing. It was an amazing night. Like, that.
Katie can confirm.
Katie can confirm. I called it, dude. Stone Cold coming out, saving Pat, then stunnering Pat, dude. It's all time. It was all time. I mean,
you can't trust Stone Cold, man.
No.
Stone Cold gets everybody, dude. Stone Cold gets everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, dude.
You're gonna start night one. Good. Night one.
Oh, hey, night one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the main event was what? Stone Cold match, which was
the night one main event,
the night one main event. We did get to see Stone Cold, which was very good. We got to see Kevin Owens, who is arguably one of the better guys on the mic this year, right? Kevin Owens also a very, very safe wrestler. Stone Cold, obviously, with the back issues, the knee issues, the neck issue, everything it is. Stone Cold did take a fucking bump on the concrete, though, with the suplex, though.
Bare concrete.
I was not ready to see Stone Cold take a suplex on the concrete. But, hey, that match I thought it was very entertaining. I mean, night one, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes stole the show. Right? Like they should have closed out night one, and they should have let Stone Cold close out night two.
True.
Yeah, because we get into that finale on
Stone Cold in night one, like it was great. Stone Cold had a double dayer, like a 2-dayer thing. Yeah. But man, they should have let Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes close out night one, because that match was good. That was a very, very good match. The women's matches, underwhelming at best, right? Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. I mean, that one was, there's a lot of emotion tied into that one. So I get the emotional part. The Ronda Rousey Charlotte match, that one, horrible finish, I think, letting Charlotte walk away with that one. It would have been better if Charlotte would have beat her clean, but teach their own.
I was thoroughly entertained, though, from a person that doesn't really watch it anymore. I was entertained. I'll just say that.
The Bianca Becky match was pretty good. I mean, it was a very physical matchup for what it was.
They got some skills for sure.
Yep, they definitely got some skills. You could definitely they made Becky show too much emotion early, and it was just like, I get it was emotional for her. But moving on to night two, the good night. The cast of Jackass showed up. Wee Man slammed a dude.
I saw. I had watched the replay of that.
It wasn't like a little quick dump him over. It was he held Sami Zayn up, right? Wee Man could arguably be size for size, pound for pound, the world's strongest person.
Yes. Yeah.
Could be. We saw Pontius's ass on TV.
Of course.
That was good to see. The rat trap. Johnny Knoxville knew exactly what to do when that mechanism failed. That dude knows rat traps, dude. Mouse traps. He is. That Jackass match was very, very entertaining.
Yeah, dude.
That shit was absolutely hilarious. Pat Mac. Okay, I'm gonna leave Pat last because he stole the show.
Right.
The Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar match. That match fucking sucked. Like,
it was bad. It was
bad, dude. It's finisher spamming, and I get why they do finisher spamming with Lesnar, because he's supposed to be like he's the guy. How do you take down Lesnar? Oh, you're not going to go over there and hit him with a couple gut busters, put him in the corner, get on top of it, hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count to 10. You're not going to do none of that stuff with Lesnar in the ring. You're either getting suplex or you're hitting spears.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we saw. And we've seen that the past 5 years they've been going after it. Suplexes, spears, Superman punches, F5s. It's like, Lesnar hits him with the knee to the gut. Roman maybe does a drive-by on the side of the ropes. Lesnar always finds a way to get his head slammed into the ring post here. It's their matches. Yeah. For this being the biggest match in WrestleMania history, it should have been longer than a 15-minute thing. Now, Cody made a good point. Roman Reigns legitimately probably popped his shoulder out of place.
Oh, God.
And they had to call the match.
Yeah,
But I was expecting blood. That match at WrestleMania 31 when Lesnar was bleeding, or was Lesnar?
This is a build-up. You're for 2 nights. This is all you're saying. The biggest WrestleMania match. The biggest WrestleMania. This combines the titles. This is the tribal chief, move the needle, acknowledge me, versus the beast incarnate, the alpha male. They promoted this for months and months and months and months, and you get 15 minutes of Superman punches, spears, and suplexes and F5s. That's all you got. And a Kimura out of nowhere. It pops Roman's shoulder out. This dude is monster. Like, he can't live with he can't pop it back in. Like, didn't AJ Styles' shoulders pop out and he popped it back in and still gave us 10 to 15 great minutes of content with Edge? Roman Reigns is a terrible champion. Terrible.
No, he's a great champion. He's not so great of a wrestler.
He's a terrible champion. I wish they would move on. They need to move on. It's worn out. I mean, it's like the pair of boots on the floor. Right? I need to replace them because it's just there's nobody in this point, man. It's like it sucks. That's all it is. It sucks.
There's nobody in WWE that can replace Roman Reigns right now.
Right.
Just let the belt switch. You don't need a guy to hold the belt for 120 days, 300 days, 500. It's better when the belt's changing hands.
Intercontinental and United States, long reigning champions make for very good content.
No, everybody's getting burnt out on Roman.
Roman Reigns is no. People are loving Roman. He is the best heel in the business right now.
If you would look at half the comments on WWE's post about Roman being champion, you would see that most of the industry is like, that fucking sucked because we've seen the same bullshit, and it's
the match did suck. But Roman's
doing a boner for Roman Reigns. You guys have a signed poster in your house. Of course, you're going to be like, Roman Reigns is my fucking idol. Oh man, I love Roman Reigns. Yeah, man,
Roman Reigns is the.
I love seeing it.
Whoa, okay.
And then Superman punch.
Let's see.
And then he literally has to get saved by the Usos or Paul Heyman every match.
Okay,
it's like it's the same shit. They knock the ref out. Roman Reigns gets a fucking dirty blindside shot, and he wins. You can count on those 3 things happening every time he steps in the ring. Literally, he fucking hits the ref, and you're like,
say if you were creative control of WWE, without, going to a huge spiel, like who would your like contenders be? Like, where would you kind of start moving the needle to, or the path?
Oh, I'll get to that, Barry. But yeah, he's a heel. But Jesus Christ, mix the fucking storyline up.
WWE's doing exactly what they want from you. They just literally got 5 minutes worth of content out of you, all based on Roman Reigns sucking in your eyes.
He's not a bad wrestler. He's just a bad champion.
No, he's great. He's a fantastic champion. His wrestling skills need fine-tuned.
Who would I put? Give the belt to Rollins, for Christ's sake.
Rollins is a very good champion. I like Rollins as champion.
Let AJ Styles have another run at it. Let KO have a run at it. You have amazing wrestlers who will go above and beyond to put on the greatest WrestleMania match. These guys would fucking do the insane things to put on a WrestleMania match.
Personally, I was not a fan of Seth freaking Rollins. his shtick's kind of lame, but
I mean, he kind of had a full
I'm an
balance with
outsider.
Rhodes.
I'm an outsider. Not
But
a
Seth
like-
Rollins now is not. His character is annoying to me. But the Seth freaking Rollins of old, 2018 Seth freaking Rollins, oh, dude, that was the pinnacle of Seth Rollins, dude. You could not, there was nobody better in wrestling than Seth Rollins besides AJ Styles. AJ Styles is consensus the best wrestler in the world. Seth Rollins was right there at number 2
Yeah,
in 2018.
correct. Yes. I'm.
Yeah,
Dude,
so I love Seth Rollins. I think he's great. And the Seth Rollins Shield thing coming back and him having beef with Roman in this, I don't think that lasted long enough.
I like the Scottish guy with the sword. Personally,
Drew McIntyre,
give him a shot. The title.
he had a shot. He had a year-long run just like 2 years ago.
Oh, shows
Yeah.
how much
I mean, I can get where you guys come in saying that a long
Drew
time.
McIntyre is a main event star, though. He deserves to be in the main event.
I can see where you guys say that. Like, he's a good heel. He brings the ratings. People hate him, so they're going to show up to see if he loses. This, that. But it's just like, you have all this talent on your roster, and you're making them fight over the fucking USA belt. Like, you keep bringing fucking Lesnar back because it's
Dude, Lesnar's so
sort of storyline. Just elevate somebody else.
Dang,
Like,
dude.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Cody's about to go off, dude.
Cody, I agree. I think Dolph Ziggler is one of the top 5 wrestlers in the world.
Because you guys have Cody, you have a Roman Reigns boner. Like, I mean, look past it, dude.
Damn.
Roman Reigns is doing exactly what they want him to do right now. He's a heel. Cody said it earlier. He is organically becoming a babyface. He got a huge pop after the win at WrestleMania for cheers. He got a good pop the Raw after Mania. I mean, Roman is he is a heel, right? He's personified as a heel, but he's slowly turning back into a babyface. People are falling for it.
They just made him look like a B word in months leading up to WrestleMania.
Yeah, huge pop on Raw, dude. It was I mean, I don't know how they're going to move on with this storyline because no one came out after. No, they let Lesnar have his moment, or not Lesnar, Reigns have his moment on Raw afterwards. Fingers went up, everything. Yeah, dude. When Roman was like, acknowledgement, he is a heel, but dude, he's becoming a babyface. People love watching Roman Reigns on TV. Many wrestlers such as Undertaker, Stone Cold, AJ Styles, a bunch of people from AEW said there's nobody better in wrestling than Roman Reigns right now. He is the biggest draw in wrestling right now.
Yeah. Draw to sleep. I mean, Jesus Christ.
He just poured 9 minutes worth of content out of you.
Yeah.
Get fucked, Seth, dude.
I mean,
big
you're
snore
right.
fest over here, dude. Your heart's pumping talking about Roman, dude. Hey, we might have to turn this into a wrestling podcast. This is going.
About it.
Hey,
But you can't tell me
you don't
you
have to
fucking
watch
stood
it
out
like
of your chair.
time.
We were in the same house watching it. You can't tell me you fucking holy shit when you're watching that match.
No, I said that match is garbage.
I almost stood up out of the chair for Pat McAfee. The fucking announcer more than I stood up for the biggest match in WrestleMania.
That
Just
Rhea
because
Ripley lady, she's
lame. It's the same thing over and over. At least bring a little guy in that he's gonna fucking sling around the fucking ring, or it's a high flyer. Like, come on. But you guys are like this for Roman, and I just don't see why.
I'm not. I'm just, it was a bad match. Roman.
WWE's got you in the palm of their hands, Seth, for this Roman stuff.
From an outsider's perspective,
He's right there.
Who hasn't watched it, he seemed, in watching the stories and watching the commercials throughout WrestleMania and stuff, Roman definitely seems like a good heel. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not for.
Just elevate somebody else.
Hey, I'm just saying, tomorrow, Tiger tea time, 9 a.m. Just saying.
Yep.
Out there.
Hey, Anthony said Belair versus Ripley. I think that'd be a very good one. Yeah. That'd be a very good storyline they could bring back. They just made Ripley go back to being a solo competitor.
Except
So
for she's
we
going to
could
join
see
the
that.
faction.
Which faction?
Edge's faction.
Oh,
The vampires.
The woke faction. She's going to join that faction. There's no way she doesn't join that faction.
that's a pretty good take. That's actually a pretty good one. I didn't think of that. Good call on that one. The new broad. Yeah. Hey, Tiger tea time. 9 o'clock plus 5,000 odds to win the Masters.
Let's go, Tiger.
It was like plus 4,500 to even advance out of the first round. They think he's going to be first round out.
What?
Tiger's already came out and said, when it's cold outside, my back hurts. And guess what it's going to be? It's going to be cold outside.
Bear, look at that comment, huh?
Whoa.
Look, golf is boring. Golf is boring when Tiger's not in it.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Exactly.
The Shambo.
DeChambeau, he's irrelevant now. Where's he been?
You just love to see the long drive, man. Chicks love the long
We've
ball.
seen more out of Rom than we have freaking DeChambeau in the past couple of months. Rom just skipped the ball across the water and got a hole in one last weekend.
Don't be started on them, Anthony. Them guys suck too.
Since the Usos beat everyone, who's next? I don't know who's taking the SmackDown titles. I really have no idea. I think they're gonna have to form a tag team. But for the Raw, it's gonna be the Street Profits versus RK Bro. That one's coming. They're gonna let them have a solos match, introducing Chad Gable and freaking Otis in WrestleMania was a mistake. They should have let that be a 2 versus 2 match, not a triple threat.
Yeah,
Usos
right.
on Reigns. Ooh, Cody, that'd be good.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. I think they're actually gonna bring up that kid from NXT. I don't remember his name, but he looks just like the Usos and Reigns. Same tattoos, everything. He's part of that family line. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I thought he was gonna debut Monday night and come out. But
maybe you guys know more and you're more plugged in, but was there any like truth about like The Rock coming back, or was that just like all speculation?
That was a big rumor.
That was a huge rumor that he was going to come out and interfere in that match. I also thought The Undertaker was going to come out and interfere in the Reigns versus Lesnar match and pick who he thought should move forward as champion.
Yeah. Usos turn on Roman and comes The Rock. That's a good thing. That'd be cool because they're all part of it.
Cody's got the script, Vance. Actually, you might want to watch out. We might be wrong.
Yeah.
On what? Sorry.
His comment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, The Rock coming out was like the biggest rumor going around WrestleMania this year. What? We'll see. Pat McAfee at WrestleMania. Holy shit, that dude stole the show. They should have closed night 2 out with Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory, Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon, Stone Cold stunnering Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon almost fucking died taking that stunner, dude. He got kicked in the gut and he could not hit a grip after he got kicked in the gut. And Pat on his show the next day said, "Hey, do you think the stunner hurts? You should feel how hard Stone Cold kicks you in the gut for that stunner."
Yeah, that's true. That's funny though, man. That was a good match. Pat really showed some sick athleticism there too, man.
Yep. Pat lived every kid's dream.
Dude, right?
Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what makes it better. It was his dream to be on that stage, to do that, and not only did he get to fight and win his WrestleMania match, and he got to get in the ring with Mr. McMahon.
Yeah.
Yep.
He got stunned.
And catch the stunner. Yeah. Drink beer with Stone Cold. I mean, it just the
and had one of the most iconic. He's going to have the most iconic meme going around for a while. Him laying by the commentary table, drinking the beer, coming out of his mouth. That's going to be a meme going forward forever. The backflip off the top turnbuckle did not see that happening from Pat. I thought for sure he was just going to take a basic bump, and fall on his back. And then when he did the backflip, dude, I kicked the old recliner down. I was like, holy shit, this is actually happening. And he gets up there, hits it with a superplex, which is very nice. Then Pat doing commentary during his own match was absolutely hilarious. The only other person to do that was Booker T at like a TNA event long time ago. It's like
who was his opponent? I'm lost right now.
Austin Theory.
Yeah, Austin Theory. I think that guy probably gets the elevate, right? Because I mean, he's being backed by Mr. McMahon.
He's going for the US title run right now.
Yeah, they got to take that eventually to the next level. You would think. U.S. title. God, I would fucking hate that.
Yeah, they're gonna put so a lot of rising stars. They always start them off with the U.S. title, and then they see how they do as a champion. Yeah, even though I think the U.S. title is now the shittiest title. The Intercontinental title used to be so prestigious. The Miz needs to get a hold of the Intercontinental title. He makes the Intercontinental title prestigious, right? And then the United States title, I mean, that's just that's a pass around title. There's been like 24 champions in 2021 that held the US title, dude. It was not entertaining.
Who's he? Pat?
Is who coming back? Logan Paul did look very good. That was unfortunate. He did look very good in the ring. He slammed the living shit out of Rey Mysterio on a suplex, which was hilarious to see. That shit was so funny to see. He took a jump and just snapped back on Ray. That was hilarious. Did the frog splash off the turnbuckle. Logan Paul did look very good. He did have one wonder that I saw in that match when he tried to exit out the bottom rope and got hung up. That was quite funny to see. But Logan Paul looked good, man. There was a lot of guys in there that looked really good.
Back though, and fights the Miz.
Vince McMahon loves Logan Paul. He loves the Paul brothers. He loves YouTube superstars, social media megastars. Vince McMahon loves those kind of guys. That's why he's shaping Austin Theory to do the selfies thing. That direction of stuff he loves. And that's not creative doing that. That's Vince McMahon doing that. And why he likes that, I don't know. I mean, it's got good angles, but Austin Theory taking selfies has got to go away, dude. It is annoying to watch.
It's making a heel.
It's dumb. They tried to do it with Tyler Breeze a couple of years ago, and that was garbage to see. Tyler Breeze is a very good wrestler, and they ruined him.
I think Pat would have to quit his show to be a WWE superstar.
Yep. He'd also have to quit the weed.
Yeah.
So
I think they're going to use Pat sparingly.
Yep. Pat's definitely going to go back on commentary. I look forward to listening to SmackDown this week, but